The position of the ambassador to the United States is the most important diplomatic position any diplomat can aspire to. You will be representing us at the capital city of one of the global superpowers, where most countries would send their most senior, their most capable, their most topmost experienced diplomats. But looking at your CV and your experience, you are completely underwhelming as far as your experience of diplomacy is concerned. You don't have any single diplomatic experience. You haven't got any foreign relations experience. Your knowledge of international relations is almost zero. You're maybe an accomplished lawyer, but you're not a diplomat. Yet you have been catapulted to the peak of diplomatic representation. Do you have what it takes to represent this country at that very critical position in Washington, D.C.? My second question is about the integrity issue. The serious case that you face, although you may have not been taken to court or been in prison, but you are going to be the face, if you are selected as the ambassador, you're going to be the face of Kenya in the most important international position that any Kenyan can do for this country. But you're already tarnished. Your image is already damaged. The whispering in Washington now is listening to the kind of ambassador we will be sending there. Your integrity has been questioned. Is it not better for you to deal with your own legal problems? I understand that the president, you're not going to represent only the president in Kenya Kwanza. You're going to represent the 50 plus Kenyans once you're appointed as 50 million Kenyans abroad in Washington, D.C. Wouldn't it be better for you to deal with those issues instead of taking that image, that damaged image of you to Washington, D.C.? Because you're not going to be an effective representative with your integrity in question.
Yes, you have talked about my qualification, my experience. It is true that I have not been a diplomat, but the knowledge that one requires to be a diplomat is already with me. I have the knowledge, I have the experience. My education as a lawyer, one of the subjects that I did in the university was public international law. So I am not that green in diplomacy. I know exactly what happens in diplomacy, and this is a matter of knowledge, Honorable Chair. And so long as one is ready to team up with a team that is already there in Washington, because this is not a one-man show. Washington is led by a team of qualified Kenyans in the embassy. So my role will be to offer policy and to head the mission and work as a team to build from what that team and the predecessors have put. So it is not starting from fresh. I have the ability to learn. Even as a lawyer, I remember in the School of Law, we were not only taught the law, but we were taught how to find and where to find the law. So I have the ability to seek for knowledge and to find out exactly what is happening. And I have no doubt that I will be able to act well and play the role of the diplomat in the USA on behalf of this good country of ours, Kenya. The second question is on the issue of integrity. Honorable Chair, you had covered that in your ruling, and the fact that I have not been put on my defense, even in this committee, shows that the issue of integrity is yet not tested. And I don't think that the issue of integrity will come in, because as yet, the Constitution is the presumption of innocence, until proven otherwise. And up to now, Honorable Chair, what we have are allegations. And these allegations are allegations affecting a whole board, County Assembly Service Board, in which I was a chair. It is not one man's show, it's not one person, it's not me as a person. I have not been investigated as an individual. It is the actions of the board, collective actions of Baringo County Assembly Service Board. And the issues that are being talked about are issues about employment. Employment. So one could even say those issues of employment could be, I don't know because we have not been given the facts, but could be somebody who did not get a job or somebody who was not happy raised these issues. And these are issues that were raised many years ago when I was Speaker, 2021 and 2022. Up to now, nothing has happened. I have not been summoned. My board have not been summoned. There is no active case. So to answer Honorable Yusuf, I would say the issue of integrity does not, respectfully, does not come in at the moment, and it will not affect my position or my role as ambassador. And the people of America will not have an issue with me because as yet I have a clean record.